From a black base coat, paint all of the skin with Cantor Blue. Paint the membranes of the wings with Celestra Grey. Paint all of the wood areas on the chest using Dryad Bark. Paint all of the metal areas on the chest, so the chains and the metal banding around the chest, with Leadbelcher. Paint the coin in the Diregoyle's mouth using Iron Hand Steel as a brighter silver. All of these colours can be washed together using Nuln Oil, being careful not to let it pool too deeply either in the deeper recesses or on the membranes of the wings. Paint the bottom part of the padlock now with Balthazar Gold. You could shade this with something like Agrit's Archshade and edge highlight with Sycorax Bronze, but as it's quite a small piece, a single layer of a good metallic paint is more than enough. Paint the teeth, fingernails and toenails with a base layer of Zandri dust. Pick out the eyes with Averland Sunset. Pick out the sharper edges with Aleitioch Blue. This includes areas around the face, around the fingers and on the wing membranes. The more coverage you use of this colour, the brighter the overall effect. I painted two Diregoyles slightly differently, and this is the darker of the two. Once this step is completed, a second finer highlight of Hoeth Blue was added. Unfortunately this didn't record at all, but basically pick out the smaller areas, kind of at the tip of the nose, tip of the ears, to add to the highlight effect. Light the teeth and the nails with dots of Screaming Skull at the edges. Model this small, you could probably leave the wood as is, but if you want to push it a bit further, start with using thin lines of Gorthor Brown. On the back of the chest, on the front of the chest, these lines are clearly, or more clearly marked after the wash. On the side it tends to be a bit flattened. But basically parallel lines, thin as you can manage it in Gorthor Brown. Fine highlight of Rackart Flash is then added to the more prominent areas to emphasise the wood grain effect. On the front there's only a couple of places to place this, but on the sides then it may be worthwhile spending a bit of time pulling out longer highlights so that the wood effect is broken up into several different colours. use Stormhost Silver to edge highlight both the lead belcher areas on the chest and the silver coin in the mouth. Pick out the centre of the eyes in the brighter Flash Kiss yellow to complete. And this is the finished result. I went back with Celestra Grey and picked out some thin lines in the membranes. This step isn't exactly necessary as they're so small. Comparison using brighter blues will give you an appearance closer to the model on the left. I did the two models slightly differently so that they would stand out independently when playing the game. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe to keep up to date with Curse City and other Warhammer painting videos.